Face stabbing. Let's talk about it. For is it better to be stabbed in the face than in the back? The world may never know. So I just shuffle windows around trying to get things in a way that I like it. And in shuffling, the immense chain of completed assassin missions are just gonna keep going. Where is the stupid book mission that I need? Oh, there it is. I'm blind. Oh no, that's right. I forgot. Because I got all the pages last time. We're going to start off with the, the hidden tomb. Hello.
What would make a man?
Please disregard that building scene. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna keep popping on the side of the screen until the cows just come home.
False notions of justice and rumors of righteous
I didn't
revenge.
even see a dude. Need to go down there. The animation sure looks real good, especially the bracer that I have just snapping into positions. I've heard that this is apparently like really difficult, so that's a really good sign. I am, however, an Assassin's Creed expert, as evidenced from last year. We're not completing this level between under 6 minutes. That is not a thing that's going to happen. Off to a really good start. There we go. That's what I should have done the first time. All about that back eject. That's a lot of chandeliers that I'm probably gonna have to climb up. Oh look, a way up. If I fly. Oh, that was the most. That was egregious of just the way that it was apparently only attached at one point and then just swung in this gigantic arc back down. That was hilarious. Got a lot of tripwires in the Hagia Sophia. This is a problem. Unlock this door. For a good way to jump back up if I were to fall. My Ezio is turning Russian. I always feel like I need to mash the long jump button because I can never tell. 'Cause like a lot of times when I just hit it once, I feel like I don't get it to trigger. Eeny, meeny, miny, this way. I feel like the people who told me this was supposed to be difficult were lying to me. A little way up would be cool. That looks like a way up. Yay. Is that it?
Yes.
Ah!
What?
You scared the crap out of me. I was not expecting that.
What were you asking about?
If I did the mission to get the 6th set of armor, which I was.
See, I told you.
Rad. And hey, I actually did it within 6 minutes. I said at the beginning I was gonna do it in 6 minutes.
I told you. I believe in you.
I'm an Assassin's Creed expert.
Is this the bad one?
It's less good than 2 and Brotherhood, yes. This is Revelations.
Why is your character in blackface?
It's not blackface, it's a cool mask.
It looked like blackface while you went to open that chest. So I've been playing a lot of Rainbow Six Siege.
Okay.
I really like that game. That is all.
I would play it, but I am afraid of multiplayer games, so
Why?
I'm terrible at most of them. And then people
But this
get
is a game where
upset.
that it's literally a game that encourages you to hide in corners and set traps.
I mean, I am good at that, but just ready for Assassin's Creed menulations,
Oh my god.
because this game has a lot of menus, and it's the first menuing of the stream.
Doesn't this game have like weird like tower defense?
Yes,
Minigames?
but luckily I have taken care of all of those off screen, so they will never show up again. Because it was terrible. They make you do one, and I was like, no, I'm good.
So it's like shitty Peace Walker
Kind of.
with like the whole like sending troops to a mission.
Sort of.
I know one of those Assassin's Creed games that really good multiplayer.
Yeah, Brotherhood does. Like,
Wasn't Brotherhood?
yeah. This game also, I believe, has it. This is actually my first time playing this game on the stream, so I don't know. I can't speak to this one. And then 3 and Black Flag had pretty interesting updates to it.
Stop the propaganda.
I did. Or, well, I'm working on it.
Most impressive.
I'm going the wrong way.
Avoid the guard, though.
It's never happened to me in a video game before.
What a fantastic spectacle. Forgive my insignificance. A finest
So how have you been?
Okay, I guess. Just working here and there. Going back to school.
Excited.
Playing Rainbow Six Siege and fighting games.
Who's your
A lot of PvP
favorite
tag.
Salute.
Rainbow
I
Six
am closing
Siege
in on 2 more
operator?
booths. One near Topkapı and the other in the
For
Baysit
attack,
district.
I like
Basic first. Topkapi will be a dead end.
FBI lady.
Ah,
All right.
And for defense, I like
What do you make of
Mute.
this?
He puts down
Oh, Ezio. Incredibile.
cameras.
Early
and
Coptic
things that
bindings.
show people's
Still in good
drones, so they
shape.
can come looking for you. with
Amazing.
drones.
This must be a 3rd century transcription of the original.
Makes sense.
Sophia,
And those are the.
What happened
I only
here?
have 6 operators.
Oh, that happens once or twice a year. People break
I wanna
in
get the
thinking they will
defense
find
lady.
money.
Literally
I do not
just-
keep much here,
Her
but
whole game plan is
this
just
time
solid
they made
snake
off with a
around the
portrait of some value.
field.
It is a shame.
So I want to get her
you keep working.
for the
I will find your painting.
Is it like a
Ezio, the
Street
thief
Fighter
could be anywhere by
V situation where you earn
If the
in-game
thief
money
came for
to
money,
buy
but
characters,
took a painting,
but if you want
he should be
pay
close
here,
by,
you can
eager
pay
to
us
get rid of it.
$40 and get
Well,
all
if
of
you
them.
happen to find it within the next few hours, meet me
So
by the
they have
aqueduct.
different versions.
I will be running
I
errands.
bought like the basic $15 version.
Mhm.
You can also buy like a $60 version. It's like, here, have everything.
Ah,
Hey there.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, not much.
But yeah, you can earn in-game credits to lock off of this.
Cool.
And they also have like loot boxes, not loot boxes that you can buy for like skins and shit. That's about it. Whew, nice.
Oh yeah, I got the cooler armor, by the way. And I did it within 6 minutes, like a cool guy.
I will just
He was actually practicing.
Yep. Practicing my Assassin's Creed Revelations.
To put his character in black.
It's not blackface. Ezio.
It's you.
I'm not in blackface. I'm wearing a cool mask. Yeah. No.
Where is it, Lavro? Confess!
I have done nothing. You cannot prove a damn thing.
I do not need to. I will just keep hitting you until you talk.
I found that painting. I mean, someone gave it.
Get your story straight before you lie to my face.
Ezio says, get your story straight before you lie to my face. Oh, you don't wear the mask in cutscenes.
Do not care how you got the painting. Just tell me where it is.
That's dumb.
I sold it to a merchant in the bazaar. How else will I feed myself?
Facial hair change.
Next time, find a nicer way to be a canalla.
Like in cutscenes where they take off the mask, Ezio has slightly different facial hair. It's trimmed or something.
What's special about this armor?
It,
Find a bunch of crap.
yeah, you have to find a bunch of manuscript pages from the Journal of Ishak Pasha.
Yeah, but what's it do?
It never breaks.
I have a painting for sale.
and
If you are
it's-
curious, a luminous portrait.
So like when
See how light shines.
when
And
people
beauty shines through.
I just
This is art.
I'm very good at the Assassin's Creed. When I do sick combos on people, people will run away.
When Ezio is fighting the tables on either side of it.
One might say that they're looking scared and they don't really look. It's fine.
Why are you here? Get down!
It's okay, he's a Mack truck. Just don't get one. I did steal it.
I mean, why wouldn't you just buy the painting?
Because I wanted to steal it.
Because what's more fun?
I mean, but I need this 161,000 Axa for other things.
Literally what other things?
Books.
Anything you haven't bought?
I think there are more books to buy. I think I need to put an assassin den somewhere.
You know, for as interesting as this city looks,
It is a good
visually,
likeness,
God,
don't you
every
think?
alley looks the
I
same.
prefer the original.
Yeah.
Like,
Also,
there's so much detail.
This was a
Everything
gift
is
from my
really
father
good.
for my 28th
also, hey,
birthday.
it's that painting that
I had
has
to
been
sit for
mentioned.
Messer Albrecht Dürer for a full week. Can you imagine me sitting still for 7
Istanbul,
days doing nothing?
not
I
Constantinople.
cannot.
Una tortura.
Actually, flip that because we're in Constantinople, not
So,
Istanbul.
I found you another book location. And it is not far from here, actually.
Grazie.
It's a pretty sure.
Ezio, what is this all
All
about?
that hurts.
You are
wrong
not a
with Ezio's
scholar,
face?
that much is clear.
He's old.
Do you
And
work
also,
for the
yeah, his
church?
facial hair is totally like.
Not the
trimmed
church,
up.
no. But I am a
I guess you
teacher
have to turn it for the
of a
masses.
kind.
He was getting caught.
I will explain one day,
That sounds
Sophia,
like the worst.
when I can.
Now the funny thing is, because I went and I did got all the books. Is it gonna make me find more books?
maybe these are different books.
Potential. Oh, hey, look, there's a bomb making thing over here.
Total disrespect for propriety.
Ezio's still refusing to explain his job, despite the fact that he shows up ready to talk to this lady wearing armor and swords with a crossbow.
Yeah, no, it's gotta be a secret.
It's a sword mage.
Sword priest, thank you.
Like, she has to just assume automatically that his job involves murdering a lot of people. In
He's
a
a guard.
secretive manner, because he wears a hood all the time.
He has some sort of skin.
Let's see, what's my control rating? It'll be 100, so don't care. 100.
Oh, menus.
Haven't you missed them?
Not really, it was only last night. It hasn't been that long.
To be fair, I'm definitely toning down my menuing because you are correct. I don't need to do this much menus. But I'm gonna send that one
There
guy.
can't be enough game left to justify all this menu.
I'm gonna send the one guy I got on a 3% chance of success mission because
He needs it.
I'm out of cities that need dudes. Also, my controller batteries are low. I'm out of cities unless by some miracle I find people playing the multiplayer and unlock triple A or whatever. Or not triple A. I don't remember what city is. Yes.
Projects around the city. The Harry von Lambert has been revived, and the defenses remain.
Okay, I found 42 of 100 Animus fragments.
Did you get them all?
No.
Why not?
Did you unlock all the ones you needed by like 25?
30, I think.
And stuff.
I think 30 is... I'm sure you probably get something for 100.
Oh, I'm sure. It probably sucks.
Probably.
Let me find out.
Also, yes, these are
You
totally
like-
different books.
Look, you're almost done.
TFP, once you get 50, other 50 put on the map.
Convenient. Then what happens when you get 100?
Actually,
Is the answer nothing because that'd be helpful?
you get an achievement called Capped.
Called what?
Capped.
Oh,
What does that mean?
I don't know.
it means you're capped out. You're...
That's all you can get.
Yep.
Apparently you get nothing.
Amazing.
In Assassin's Creed Rogue, collecting the fragments and unlocking the first Reno, but in Revelations, it literally says nothing.
I didn't...
It says that getting them all will get you an achievement. That's all it mentions.
I will tell you for free that I did not get all of the assassin things in Rogue.
Wasn't Rogue the one that came out like with Unity?
Yes.
Was Rogue better than Unity?
Sorry, what was your question?
Was Rogue better than
Yeah.
by how much?
Unity is a trash fire. Rogue is Black Flag 2, essentially. Rogue is to Black Flag what this is to Brotherhood, in that it's more of it, but not necessarily better. Like, when we get to Rogue, we will talk about subsystems on subsystems on subsystems, much like this game has. Yeah, but to a different extreme. Like, there is so much side stuff that you can do that by the end of the game, I was just gunning it for the ending, to the point at which it was like, hey, you're like level 6? We recommend a level of 21 to 25.
The
grind it out.
What did you find?
No.
Another key?
Door of some
Please
kind,
spare me.
bricked up with hard stone.
Had the problem.
Ah, promising. The first key was found behind a similar door.
Easy cutscene.
Stimulus. And how did they open that door?
We're still getting
They
messages about
did.
things completed.
The
Oh, yeah.
earthquake did.
Also, mostly I like this
Ibero.
one.
All we have are a few barrels of gunpowder.
Like
This
ornate
should do.
cutscene.
And if it does not, we get more.
Shut
Yeah.
up.
The assassin! Go! Go!
Walked into like a Skyrim dungeon.
You will not leave here alive!
Falling into the rapids will cause a desync. That's it was too cool.
Show yourself!
He's dead!
Oh, Luke Cage. Luke Cage has desynchronized.
Villain!
Yes. Yes. Season two of Luke Cage is I don't think it's out. I think the
Competijame! No, no. He is here somewhere.
I heard it's a. I heard it.
Better.
Yeah.
That's a low-ass door.
Also, speaking of Netflix things that got trailers, Yo, Castlevania. Yes. It looks so good.
Makes sense for this season.
Yeah,
Surprising.
I know.
It's amazing because way back in the day when I heard Netflix Castlevania,
He's behind us!
But Warren Ellis did.
Reach the two!
Netflix Castlevania was basically Shadow.
Yeah, I can see what you would think.
How many was it?
4.
Show yourself!
That's my favorite
Totoste con bastardo!
Castlevania. Sifa, be nice. He rescued you. He's rude. Trevor Belmont, not a nice way.
Show yourself!
We have gunpowder. We should use it.
Stand back!
You're
Give me
really
some room!
running after this boat.
Kicked him in the like a couple of times. Like, you guys really need to stop that.
He uses the fight against two white men who were just discussing fucking goats.
He's behind us!
Aren't you, buddy?
He's gonna save the day.
Yep.
Never underestimate this madman!
I love that whole song.
Now, body!
Oh, shit's annoying once again.
I like the idea of like this like drunken asshole with encyclopedic knowledge of random things. He's like looks at me like, oh yeah, I know exactly what that is.
No, the target's not lost. The target's right there, but I feel like something didn't load in right, and that was weird.
Man, really gets you hopeful for a new Castlevania if it doesn't.
These guys are making a hell of an escape attempt.
They are
How fucking long is this underground river?
very.
They He's behind us!
Yeah, no, you're right. I was right there.
Never underestimate this madman!
That's why.
A body!
I mean, it's metal. We're just gonna go for it. What? Dad. Okay. There was a zipline there that didn't show up. Yeah.
D&D played a way out. It's harder to steal a boat now. You guys are making some time fucking.
Remember how we got it like turned 180 degrees?
Yes, we finished that sequence backwards.
Yep.
What game?
A Way Out.
Was that any good?
Yes.
Oh, man. That's what we should have done when we were all together.
Play Way
Wait,
Out.
no, there's no like split screen.
Dude, it's all split screen co-op.
Yeah, I thought there was.
No, that's Pat and Wooly played it.
Oh,
Breeze and Xavier Woods
yeah.
played it.
Speaking about Kyle's co-op, how about that first episode of Resident Evil 5?
oh man.
Like half of it is just them trying to figure out how to
Didn't
get
come to
those.
that how the online works.
Or how the offline works.
Co-op. How the co-op works.
Also, I just want to throw out that I went back and watched some of our stream of Resident Evil 5 afterwards. Me and Rob were way better at Resident Evil 5, and I had never played the game before.
When they get to 6, I kind of. When they get to 6, I kind of want to do that.
Watch your stream and compare. I don't know what you're talking about.
Pat talked about Resident Evil 5 like he fucked up the most.
Again, just cut people as we before safety games montage. Which I feel like the only way they could have made that better is if before that they started with the bit where he said they would never play Resident Evil 4 because he would do too well at it and there'd be nothing to talk about. And he was just gonna ace the game for the whole playthrough and it'd be super boring for the viewers. Then cut to like the 2 separate 40-minute montages of him fucking up.
Well, no, he was doing it like DSP, where DSP said that he can be good at video games if he wants to, but he does on purpose.
That makes sense.
We trained you wrong in video games on purpose
Hey, look, he's in
as a
black.
joke. It's not in blackface.
You can see his eyes.
It'd be really poor blackface if you didn't also work on it.
Hey!
I feel like you're going back to commit. I mean, I feel like you should. You should commit to the bit.
Commit to your terrible racist nonsense.
Next ADG.
Oh Jesus, that's not. Let's walk that one back a little bit.
Oh, well, look, the next time we meet up for some event, that can be the prank. Someone just wakes up and then just came overnight.
Don't like this play.
Well, whatever, Sir was always the last one to wake up to.
That's true, actually.
Like, we could never do it to Grav because Kung Fu attacks you when you come in the door.
What?
You don't remember that bit when we walked in the room that one time? And Grav just like jumped out of bed, karate posing?
Fight
No.
for an honorable cause.
Well, that's an exaggeration.
Not just
We
your
totally
life.
leaned up on the bed and like jumped up.
I can
like,
help
in
others
attack
as you have
mode
helped
for a
me.
second there.
I most certainly will.
As though the room was being invaded.
I do not remember that at all.
God, what were we going back for? think we're coming back from. Maybe we're coming back from the board game.
No, because he would have been gone. I think we came back from the game or something.
That makes sense. That's why we were having the discussion about how to wake up Grav like the next day. Because we didn't want to get close to him because he might just fucking hit you.
I kept telling you, just shake him awake and you were too scared.
It was. We had to ask Siri for advice.
Okay, I remember that
Siri,
part.
Siri's the MVP of the trip. What? You didn't like Siri?
I love my phone.
She values you.
Oh, right, I gotta go to... Because guess what time it is in Revelation time? That isn't menus.
Tower defense?
Nope. It's Make Me Mad's other favorite time of the Revelations. It's time to go check out what Altair was doing 400 years ago today.
Vicious rumors. These assassins.
How are you gonna do that?
Through the magic of the Animus.
What can't be?
Do French accents?
Aren't the people who made this game French?
Yes. But they're French Canadian.
Heretic hearts from their lungs.
Basically the same thing as actual French people.
I'm
Remember that time?
French person would ever be offended if you said that.
Remember that time in? Oh boy, platforming was real bad. Remember that time in the Brotherhood where Ezio was like accosted by French guards, and he was like, "No, I'm totally from France, dog." And they were like, "What part of France are you from?" And then he said Montreal. Because that happened.
Did? Remember it. That was a nice jump.
Yep. It was a nice kickoff onto nothing.
One of the most popular things.
Weapons of the finest grade.
Do you think Marty's story is important?
Yes.
No, because he's got the bird motif.
Oh, you're right. But I mean, so does the Plague Doctor, and he's like a Templar thing, right?
Just the one specific Plague Doctor was a Templar.
Do Templars not like birds?
They totally like birds.
I mean, they're
because
fine
the
with birds.
Rogue had a whole bird over going on.
But,
Motive?
motif.
That's not what you said.
I know. I said motif. Whatever, Templars can have a bird motif. We're fine with that. Don't mind birds. I guess the other option is that Marty joined the Assassins because he assumes they're the bad guys.
Yeah.
Because they're called the Assassins. He's just like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a villain.
I'm a
Assassins
villain.
are bad guys, so obviously. And just no one has the heart to explain it to him.
The Templars have retaken their archive on Cyprus.
Oh god, old
Abbas sent no
Altair.
reinforcements. It was a massacre.
Oh my
His
god.
beard improved
Maria,
slightly.
when we left Masyaf 10 years ago, this order was strong.
Shitty mustache.
But all that progress has been undone.
Abbas
some
must
point, you
answer
gotta
for
grow
this.
that thing out.
Answer to whom? The assassins obey only his command now.
Resist your desire for revenge, Altair. Speak truth, and they will see their error.
He executed our youngest son, Maria. He deserves to die.
Perhaps. But if you cannot win back the order by honorable means, its foundation will crumble.
I like that that had to pop up and just ruin dramatic tension.
30 years ago, I let passion overtake my reason. And it caused a rift that has never fully healed.
That's needed. Nothing even looks.
It's definitely Uncanny Valley.
Speak reasonably, and reasonable men will listen.
Some will,
Yep.
but not Abbas.
Oh,
I
but
should
hey,
have
you finally
expelled
got
him
that
30
killed.
years ago
I
when he
did.
tried to steal the apple.
Nice.
But you earn the respect of the other assassins because you let him stay.
How do you know this? You were not there.
I married a masterful storyteller.
Look at this place. Masyaf is a shadow of its former self.
We have been away for a long time.
But not in hiding. The Mongol threat demanded our attention and we rode to meet it. What man
Also,
here
you're
can
gonna
say
go
the same?
mess up some Mongols.
Where is our eldest son? Does Darim know his brother is dead?
I sent him a
Seriously,
message
you
4
think
days
you
ago.
kick the other guy out
With
of the
luck,
assassins
it has
after the
reached
whole
him
apple
already.
deal?
Nope.
Abbas, I almost pity him. He wears his grudge like a cloak.
His wound is deep.
He's just vomiting.
It will help him to hear the truth.
As I walk these streets, I sense a great fear in the people. Not love.
Abbas has dismantled this place and robbed it of all joy.
We may be walking to our doom, Maria.
We may, but we walk together.
What up?
Let them speak.
We seek the truth about our son's death. Why was Seth killed?
Is it the truth you want? Or an excuse for revenge?
If the truth gives us an excuse, we will act on it.
Surrender the apple, Altair, and I will tell you why your son was put to death.
Oh yeah.
Ah, the truth is out already.
This is totally
Abbas
not
wants
gonna
the
go
apple
all
for
fucking
himself,
game,
not
contract
to
signing.
open your minds, but to control them.
Absolutely not.
You have held that artifact for 30 years, Altair, reveling in its power and hoarding its secrets. It has corrupted you.
Very well, Abbas. Take it.
What?
Before I executed your son, I told him you ordered it yourself. He died, believing you had betrayed him.
Altair! Altair! No!
Whoop. Oh, that went real bad. But not in the way that I was expecting it to go real bad.
Strength. Altair.
Maria.
He is possessed! Kill him! Take the apple, now! After him, hurry!
Later.
Aha! Dead! Dead!
Ah! All the doors closed. I don't know what you're talking about. What? That guy was like, I want the apple. I mean, Altair was gonna give it to him, but then Altair's lady friend got in the way, and then the weird mind control made the dude stab his wife, which seems like the opposite of how that would work. But then Altair
happened was,
stabbed that
Altair-
guy.
Altair was all like, "Hey, you killed my son. That was a dick move." And the guy was
Father,
like, "Yeah, give us the apple.
I got your
I'll
message.
tell you why I killed
What
my
has
son."
happened?
He's like, "All right,
Darim,
fine,
turn
take
back."
that apple."
Have they all
And then
gone
the guy
mad?
was like, "Hey,
We have to
before
go.
I take
Our
this
boss
apple,
must
I'm
not
gonna
get his hands on the
this.
apple.
First, I'm
If
gonna
you need
stand
more
up,
knives,
get
take
away
them.
from you, master assassin, and just elaborate
Above
on
you.
how I murdered your son super hard, like an asshole." Follow me. And Altair went to kill him with mind control.
Where is Mother?
And then the wife was like, "Hey, no, don't mind control this guy."
She is gone, Darim. I'm sorry.
She shook him.
Ahead of us! What? How?
And then Altair stabbed him in his neck.
Later. First, we fight.
I'm still mostly just confused as
Brother,
to
we need not fight.
Forget reason, Darim. They've been poisoned by lies.
why the mind control made him stab his wife. Because, but he told,
He was mind controlling the guy to cut his own throat.
yeah.
And then the wife was like, "No, that's a dick move. Don't do that." She shook him. And when he
We must
shook
leave at
him,
once.
Mind control stopped, and the guy just snapped her.
Hurry!
She said that verbatim.
Yeah. basically.
Yes.
Okay, no, don't do that.
It's generally a dick move.
Generally, but that guy was really asking. Although why Altair decided to mind control him and not just stab him? You just kick that man in the nuts and stuff.
I did.
No!
Yeah, no, he didn't mind control
We cannot let them catch
the guy
us!
snapping after him.
I thought he was still mind controlled and then stabbed his
He
wife.
still had the glowy effect, but like, I see that what happened is shaking.
Was it the boss who killed my brother?
Do not shake the apple.
He killed your brother, Malik, and countless
No,
others.
no, no.
He is a madman.
Do not shake the apple
A
of Eden.
madman with an army.
He will die. One day he will pay.
I kicked that dude in the nuts in slow motion too.
Times when you look
Wasn't that you? Oh.
Wasn't that you, though?
No.
Oh no, I'm thinking of a.
Game to have a crack at.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking of. I punched that dude in the nuts. Altair taking his lessons from the knife bird and or the Nakamura.
It is time to go!
Expert magician knife bird.
I will have the apple, Altair, and I will have your head for all the dishonor you brought upon my family. You cannot run forever, not from us,
Into his
and not from your lies!
Maria. My love.
Hooray! That's sequence 5, I think. Which means like 4 more sequences to go or something. 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 4. Achievement unlocked. The plot thickens.
Excellent news, Claudia. I now have a name. Manuel Paleologos, nephew of the deposed
best
Byzantine
achievement name
Emperor
was earlier.
Constantine.
Also, how to
I have few doubts that he is the man leading the Templars. My task now is to interrogate a traitorous janissary named
not
Tari Barnetti.
the Altair bit,
Find the
but
location of the Templars'
the
army.
Spaniard
Until
is
then,
here and looking
Sophia
for
and I will
the
continue
keys
our
as
search
well
for the one
the
key that
Templars.
remains hidden.
The
With
dude with
every
the crazy
passing
last
moment,
name,
I
the
know my chances
Manuel
grow slimmer.
Pelagios.
Yet I cannot help but
I'm just gonna say
linger some days
Pelagios
to
because
stay an extra hour with
it sounds
her,
like that casino
to hear her
in Ocean's
voice and
11.
watch her
Manuel
face
Rodriguez?
animated with
I think he
joy
does like
as she
that.
speaks of the things that move
Oh my
her.
god.
Her books, her city,
What?
her memories. I cannot help but think what a
Hey,
shame it will be
Manuel!
when I find the
You know
final
what you were in
key.
for when you asked Sophie on the street.
To be fair, he just showed up.
Only you had explicitly requested that he be here for this episode.
Well, you know, I'm streaming a lot lately, and I'm streaming a lot. I need to catch up.
Yeah. You need to make up for lost time. That's yours writing sister.
Yeah. Do.
Okay, you haven't even waited a minute. Fuck you.
I know. That's where I'm heading. Well, I'm heading to the Taylors.
A game called Revelations. Not a lot has been revealed on this.
Yeah.
You gotta give it a moment.
Only the best of Raymond.
What if the big revelation at the end of this game was that the Templars were the villains?
I know what the big revelation is, so I can tell you that it isn't that, but
Oh, what is it?
I'm not going to tell you. Because it's spoilers.
Yeah, you gotta watch and find out.
You gotta...
Stay tuned.
It's not fun if I just tell you.
Villains. Oh.
That can't be right. I don't know why that guy had like a target on his head, but I killed him and nothing seemed to happen. So...
What are you talking about?
I'm sure I have just what you
Oh
need.
dear. Do I need to...
Superman is disgusting.
Yeah, it is.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, did you see it now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's more if you expand that thread.
That's impressive.
And suddenly, Funk Pops weren't the worst looking things ever.
It's impressive. Jesus.
Did you guys watch the trailer for Titans?
I did.
I mean, to be fair, fuck Batman.
Did you write it?
No.
I think Rob said it best. DC doesn't know what to do.
Oh god, no. They have no clue. I think actually,
That's
in
just Sam trailer.
the half in the bag earlier today,
A pleasure, Kiryu.
said it
Return
I've
it.
heard is regarding DC, which is, it's not like they're making actual entertainment anymore. They're just gambling. They're placing bets. They're placing bets on a fucking roulette table. They're not
Alright.
actually
Time to go.
shows. We'll put one in the dark and gritty category, but then we'll put these other two in the We'll throw out a Shazam, and then on the side, we'll throw in a fuck Batman. We're bound to get an audience.
That Shazam trailer wasn't too bad. I kind of.
It was the least bad of all the things DC showed off, that's for sure.
They'll probably fuck it up somehow.
Oh, I'm sure.
But it did remind me a lot of
Next time, then,
the
sir.
live action thing. Yeah.
I like Zachary Levi.
I like Zachary Levi, I still feel like he was kind of a weird choice.
Yeah. Chuck. Also the Shazam. The dude who plays Shazam in the Shazam.
The guy playing Captain Marvel.
I think you mean Shazam.
No, I don't.
Chuck the TV show.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that show.
Yeah.
I only watched
That's not a legal move.
I think I've seen literally.
It is a European variation. Aroko. It's interesting, but not exactly fair when you play
It
by
does.
different rules.
It's
than
the,
your
it's the
opponent.
opening song. About
You may think differently when you are
wanting a
Sultan.
girl with a short skirt
Shall I take it back?
and a long
Suleiman.
jacket.
I know it has been hard on you watching your
It's-
father and me quarrel over Bayezid's throne. Grandfather has chosen you, and his word is Qanun. What is there to argue about? Your father and I were close once.
A
But his cruelty and ambition have
long
made... I have
jacket.
heard the rumors, uncle. Well,
Oh,
I have a meeting with the vizier soon. Shall we continue another time? Whenever you like.
Oh, excuse you.
Tarek has been selling guns to a local miser, Manuel Paleologos.
that's what it takes.
Paleologos. That is a sad sound. The last Byzantine emperor was Constantine Paleologos.
The
If
last
his heir is
Byzantine
army
emperor
and
was
militia
John
of some
Constantine.
kind, this conflict will escalate.
Tarek knows where the rifles are headed. If I find him first,
That's actually a
follow the
really
weapons
funny.
straight to the
So,
Byzantines.
you remember that really
He will be with his
short-lived,
Janissaries in the
somewhat
barracks.
terrible Constantine
So if you want to
television
get
show?
close, you will have to be one yourself.
Not a
The dude
problem.
who played Constantine in
Gazelle.
that is the dude who plays.
Get the information you need.
Edward
Then kill
Kenway
him.
in
Are
Assassin's
you
Creed
sure?
Black Flag.
You told me Tarek and your father were close friends, Suleiman.
Said he really
This
was
is true, but such naked treason against
Yeah,
my
movie's
grandfather
okay.
deserves death.
Yeah. I like it.
In Daisy.
Time to locate an isolated janissary. If you know what I'm saying.
What the? The Sultan has decamped from Edirne and is marching back to Constantinople. Selim has taken the battle. Please God, you will not
I
get
don't think that
up
was
so
an
easily.
isolated janissary.
I am not involved. Please ignore me. God, there is a killer loose. Not
Is
so
it still
fast.
going?
Yeah.
Please ignore me.
story happening.
I thought that was known.
In the comic is like a secret.
Why?
He's saying he did.
Why would he do that?
I don't know, because he's evil.
And he is quite scaleless, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, bye. That was really funny.
Was Gwyn okay with that?
Gwyn showed up in the comic, but all he did was like stand there for a page, and then he walked out of the room, and everybody was like, "Oh, Gwyn left."
I don't know what happened. I'm very confused.
What the heck?
That guy was just freaking out. Oh, there he is. I killed that guy without being detected. Uh-oh. I was detected. Dang it. I hope that guy comes over here. That'd be nice. I was gonna be like, here's my sick plan, and then it didn't happen.
Shame on you, Chapla. Okay.
Right now, you're on my bad side.
My patient is waiting for me.
Hey. Oh, don't punch that dude.
Brothers, eat me!
Keep your hands where I can see them. Hey, I'm watching you. Really want me to throw my blade? The last thing you
This
ever
is gonna be really dumb if this works. That was not quite who I was hoping they would get. That worked somehow.
People says Metal Gear. What the fuck?
It's fine.
From the air.
Selim understands our plight. The Byzantines, the Mamluks, the Safavid. Only he has the courage to face these threats.
Haklısın. Selim is a warrior, like Osman and Mehmet.
So why has our Sultan chosen a cat over our lion?
A servant of our Sultan has fallen
Ahmed
at the
shares
hands of
the
a
Sultan's
criminal
calm
and been
temperament.
stripped of his garment.
They are too much
Be
alike.
on the lookout for any suspicious activity. Citizens, beware.
What?
A killer stalks our streets without conscience, targeting the servants of our Sultan. The Janissaries have dedicated their lives to the protection of the empire.
Oh man, speaking of fan fiction,
Return the favor and find
when's the Life is Strange
before the
comic?
strikes again.
I actually don't know when that's coming out. I don't care.
You are not
Sad
wanted
things will
here.
probably end up-
Leave, peace lad.
You have to tell us.
Ivanar!
Also, there's a Life is Strange comic.
Yeah,
Why?
I don't know. Money.
because it's taking place after the events of the ending.
Which one?
Yes.
Get out of here, you annoying bird.
Why does Ahmed linger in the city? He knows he's not wanted.
He is like a moth hovering around an open flame, waiting for his father to perish, so that he may step to the throne.
I like the thing was beat
Did
up
you
with
hear?
some
He offered
brilliant
Tarek a sum of money in exchange
Yeah.
for our loyalty.
spitting backhand on that guy.
Yeah.
God
He was
damn!
really getting into the role.
What did
Not
Tarek...
suspicious at all.
He was just really getting into character.
Gardesh Larib, one of our own was found murdered
I don't
and stripped
know.
of his garments not an hour ago. His body dumped like a mound of rubbish. Keep a close watch on these streets as you move about. Someone is planning to strike in our name.
Places to be.
We must be ready.
Some hats.
What are you supposed to be dressed as?
I'm a janissary.
Necessary.
What the fuck is a
Sultan Bayezid is and a kind sultan, but he has lost the fire that made him great.
No, he's still a fighter. Look at the army he has raised against Salim.
In the 14th centuries.
This is further evidence of his decline. To take up arms against his own son?
Why do they
Oh.
have to wear them?
Doesn't like dumb hats.
That went real bad.
I like how they all surround you like they know you.
To be fair, I'm like walking in the middle of them.
Any news from
Selim's forces have fallen back to Varna. Heavy losses, I'm told.
olacak şey değil mi? I pray for a swift conclusion. Yes,
Yep. I'm a janissary.
I cannot say. My heart
Doing official janissary business.
Hey, stop for the guard!
Not get in this group. Blend, Ezio.
Halt! Stay right there.
What I know that man. I'm sure of him.
Shit! We're losing him! Where did he? I can't.
Who turned out the lights?
Have we finished squeezing collecting the taxes from the merchants of the
What's up?
I seem to recall
Janissary.
several were indisposed when we last did the rounds.
Reminded me of that little girl from Bursa we throttled. The young feel everything is old to them these days.
Don't choke.
Tarek,
That was a
a
weird
message for
noise.
What?
I don't know, it was a weird noise.
Auriculae. The rifles have arrived in Cappadocia, where Manuel has garrisoned his army.
And our men, are they still with him?
Evet. They will contact us when the Byzantines decamp. Then we will meet them when they reach Bursa.
Everything is falling into place, Effendim.
Evet,
Who's ready?
for once. See those thieves they flame?
What the captain said.
I stabbed that man.
What a bitter irony.
I mean, that's what you've been doing.
Is this the result of Suleiman's investigation?
You collude with the Sultan's enemies. What did you expect would come of such treachery?
I blame myself.
No,
Not
I ran up
for
behind him
treason,
and leapt.
but hubris.
So
I
standard.
was preparing an ambush. Preparing to strike the Byzantine Templars where they felt safest.
What proof do you have of this?
See, here. This will lead you to the Byzantines in Cappadocia. Destroy
I
them
like that when I'm in
if
the
you can.
Janissary armor.
You have done well, Tariq.
His beard grew out.
Forgive me.
Like
Protect
instantaneously.
my homeland, assassin.
Also, the
Allah
shadows on his
Ashkina.
eyes are fierce.
Redeem the honor we have lost in this fight.
You're looking at this
I am getting tired of this uniform.
Later. Excuse me.
You look a bit dull.
Yes, just you try.
Well,
Carlson, time to leave. Getting out of here. Get back home.
I don't want to die!
My uncle.
there are a lot of Janissaries.
How does he stay so brave? What is this?
Like a lot.
Down, or I shoot. I'm
And
only
they're
visiting.
unhappy to see me. Oh no, like that one guy died.
I'm only visiting. I don't know what's going on.
I'm very trying about this. This is, oh my god.
He's out.
There are Janissaries literally appearing out of thin air. No, but like, look, though.
I'm looking. Yeah, I'm seeing it happen.
God, please help me now.
You those guys are weird, and you were weird from inside.
Leave me alone. Take it.
Also, I don't have my dudes, so I can't call in an airstrike. Also, we're just standing here.
God, please help me now. Splendid and ruthless. The might of the Empire. Hail!
I am not involved. Please, ignore me. Bravo!
Now.
I'm trying to run away here. They'll stop hitting me. Thank you. Why are these Janissaries so fast?
Always in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And yet also so stymied by walls.
I've got to get out of here.
Have any worse run?
Question is why you're still dressed
To get away. Double time.
Because I had to run away from all the Janissaries that were upset at me.
You think you still have costume more days?
One would think. Also, hey, my Templar status is now aware.
Does that mean that it's time for tower defense?
No, because all my dens were locked down.
Oh, thank God.
That could be.
Did you only ever have to do the one tower defense thing?
Yes.
Thank God. At least you can just make that a non-issue.
Yeah. Although I would really like to, well, I don't know. It seems like a plot thing, so I'm probably just gonna book it to the next memory.
Die, assassin!
I know that.
All people are upset at me
Hey, assassin! Roll your back.
because I kind of murdered like the leader of the military for little to no good reason other than the prince. He seemed suspicious.
Ezio stabbed the wrong guy.
Basically.
And luckily that guy had a magical animus last confession moment to explain to Ezio that he stabbed the wrong guy and also give him a slip of the paper to react to what that guy was.
And also he was like, I don't blame you for murdering me.
I absolve you of guilt.
Kill the guard.
I'm working on it. Yeah. I guess he wasn't cut out for the assassins.
Why didn't you do an arrow?
Because the way you play these games where they have the randomly generated assassins serve is you find all the lady assassins and you save them because you're playing as Ezio. And that's how Ezio do.
How have you not been caught?
That's a very good question.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Did you get all 5 of them from there?
Yeah.
That was some bullshit.
I don't know what you're talking about. That was pure skill and...
You call him out and get
that a bug or...
It was a feature. Because I was in the hiding spot so they couldn't see me.
They couldn't see you when you leaned out and pulled every guy in front of the others?
Yeah.
You were invisible even during the act of murder.
Yeah, because I was in the hiding spot. Pretty much. I think later on they get better
I want
about...
to say that later on you can totally be seen while you're trying to reach out the static out.
Yeah, but that was funny. I completed one of the Romani challenges, yeah. It'd be cool if there was a bank on the way, considering that I would, you know... Oh, actually, since a new day happened, you know what that means. That means that all my percentages went down, which means we have to do some more menuing. Don't you just love menu creed revelations? See, like, look, Alexandria's down to 21%. What if I lose Alexandria?
Who will care?
Who's Alexandria?
It's a city in Egypt. Algiers is down to 63%, make me mad.
No one cares.
The people of Algiers do, because I'm good at providing false information and attending concerts, and I'm improving the city's defense. I'm gonna clean up Bursa here.
You're a constant.
I'm also gonna attend or sink Templar ships.
Why?
Because they're there.
Why are you bullying the Templars?
Because they're keeping the poor hungry. They're keeping down the little guy.
Fuck the little guy.
Whoa.
What they ever do for me.
Harsh.
Kick them while they're down.
I don't approve of this.
You know what my favorite SNES game is?
What?
Punch Down.
That's not a SNES. Well, Super Punch Out is a SNES game, but I'm fairly certain there's not an SNES game named Punch Down.
I bet I'm the first one to make that joke.
Is it even a joke?
To somebody it is. Our loyal fans love us off the wall. Political issues.
I like that you need a knife to reconnoiter the country, apparently.
To what?
To reconnoiter the country.
So all your assassins are ladies?
Almost all of them. Don't you just love Menu Fortress? Menu Fortress 2! We're almost done here. Alright, Menu Fortress 2 is done. For now. I probably should have just like found a fast travel point and just fast traveled over here, but we're like over halfway there. It would be foolish to stop now. Although, hang on, let me save this lady. What up, girl?
Fight for an honorable cause, Arkadashim. Not just your life.
If I can help others as you have helped me,
I'm really glad that the
most
mask
certainly
stayed on
will.
in that cutscene. Fight well for me now. Now you fight for Ezio.
What an eccentric man.
Or I guess I feel like the joke now would be something along the lines of, now you fight for Antonio.
I can't believe he's still keeping up that voice.
I know, it's impressive.
Like, if anything, over time, it's like gotten more gravelly.
That takes, well, I mean, my throat kind of hurts after doing that bad, very bad impersonation. So I can see how it's getting more gravelly, because like you just kind of get stuck there.
What have I done? Forgive me. Mercy. Full synchronization, don't kill anyone.
definitely gonna happen.
That one looks like... Wait a moment.
A rather odd one, isn't it?
Hold on, we infiltrate this place unseen. I am the knight! I can't believe that worked!
Tariq was no traitor, Suleiman. He too was tracking the Byzantines.
What? So did you...
I am sorry.
God forgive me. Should not have been so quick to judge.
He was loyal to your grandfather to the end. And through his efforts, we have the means to save your city.
Tariq, you should not have been so secretive. What a terrible way to do a good thing.
Gosh darn
the weapons were taken to Cappadocia. Can you get me there?
Yes, of course. I will arrange a ship to take you.
Suleiman! Suleiman! I have been set up and made to look a traitor. Do you remember Tariq, the Janissary?
The man you quarreled with?
Very sneaky, Ezio.
It is no secret that he and I were at odds.
Very
now the Janissaries will accuse me of this crime.
This is terrible news, Uncle.
When word gets back to my father, he will banish me from the city. Ah, forgive me, nephew. I was not aware that you had a guest.
This is Marcello, one of my European advisors in Cafe.
This is Marcello.
Buonasera.
But my friends call me Cello.
My
and
nephew
you
and
can
I
call me
have
Cello,
a private
'cause you're
matter to
friends.
discuss.
As I said, there will be a ship waiting for you when you wish to leave.
Grazie, mio principe.
We will track down the perpetrator of this crime, Uncle.
Man,
have
remember
patience.
Amy? Oh boy, time to leave this palace unseen.
Hey, who's that over there? That man looks there.
Stealth! I didn't stealth it. I stealthed it bad.
All right then.
We're just gonna hire these dancing ladies to stealth it better. They are!
Why do they keep doing it?
Because again, people were like, I hate these tailing missions, and didn't really raise a fuss about the don't get detected stuff. Even though the don't get detected stuff is way worse.
I feel like they're both similarly bad.
Tailing is just slow, but it's like easy. Like it's not hard. This is just irritating.
Yeah, that's true.
Stealth. Stealth. Stealth them.
Come, good people. It's never too late to take care of oneself.
Also, hey, look, that
Get down now.
Templar awareness thing is totally a story-based thing. So I did that mission, and now all my Templar awareness has gone back to 0. And it's time for more book quests. Time to hang out with that lady. You're probably good. You're definitely good. You're definitely good. And you're definitely good. Alright, menu Fortress 2 done.
Absolutely beyond my comprehension.
Don't you just love menu Fortress 2?
Yes.
Let's spend some more time in the menus. He said jokingly.
Enjoy.
Who are these men he condemned to hell?
Political opponents. Men who wronged him. Alighieri's quill cuts
Ezio
deeply,
reading
huh?
Dante's Inferno because
it is a subtle way
apparently
to
the
seek
universe
revenge.
just really wants to talk about Dante's Inferno lately.
Ezio, I plan to make a trip to Andrianople in a few weeks.
Every once in a
visit
while, I'll
new
see a
printing
copy
press
and be
there.
like, should I buy
That
a
should
copy
be
of
fun.
Dante's Inferno? And
It
then I'm
is a
like,
5 or 6
absolutely
day
not.
ride from here.
I will not buy
And
a
I
copy
will
of
need an
Dante's
escort.
Inferno.
Prego.
I'm sorry. You are a busy man.
Sophia,
Game Store.
I would love to accompany you, but my time is running short.
That is true for all of us. Well, I can try
Man.
to solve
Games
this
aren't
last
good.
code now,
No.
but I need to run an errand before sundown. Can you wait a day?
What do you need?
It is silly, but a bouquet of fresh flowers. White tulips, specifically.
I can get you the flowers. Nessun problema.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It will be a
That,
nice change
that
of
also
pace.
for
Bene. Meet
that
me
also
in the park
for some
east of Hagia
reason
Sophia,
like
and we
people
will
started
trade.
taking that
Flowers
as
for
actual
information.
like
Yeah, like actual biblical canon. Despite the fact that it's totally not.
yeah.
Hey, have you heard of this guy called Dante?
From the Devil May Cry series?
He's got this trench coat.
You know, I'm surprised DMC did not fucking start quoting the actual full.
Did it not?
There should be a law.
I don't know, you
I
got
don't remember that, but also I ignored it as much as humanly possible, so...
you guys are the ones who've played that game, not me.
I am not. I have never played DMC.
I played DMC.
I think I have DMC.
It was free, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I want to say I saw that it was free and explicitly didn't get it.
I thought about doing it.
Wait. Okay, first of all, it was not the definitive version because it was the PS3 version that was free.
That's even worse.
Second of all, you're like, oh, I don't even want to add DMC to my list, but you're like, I'll check out Beyond Two Souls.
Yeah, because David Cage has, like, merit compared to the guys who made DMC.
To be fair,
You look like a man with money to spend. What do you need, Dostum?
Like, I give David Cage more
Tulips, white, if you have them.
Ah,
Ninja-
tulips.
Ninja
Forgive
Theory.
me, but I am fresh out. There's something else,
I
perhaps.
don't want to say the wrong one.
No,
It is not my
Ninjas,
call,
they're-
unfortunately.
Ninja's fine.
All right, listen. I may know where
Enslaved
to
was
get
okay.
fresh tulips. You wait here, and I will
the
return.
founder
1
of
hour,
Enslaved?
2 at most.
Just okay.
I am not waiting an hour.
I mean, what else? Heavenly Blade.
Heavenly Sword, thank you.
Was Heavenly Sword good?
No. I
Although,
want to.
whenever you picked up and threw a dead body, you controlled it with the 6-axis controller. You steered it like a Stinger missile from Metal Solid, so that was
To be fair,
I want to say that they were involved in Disney Infinity in some way, and that was
think they
apparently
helped,
okay.
Why, what's that game that everybody has all around over?
Not my problem.
Enslaved.
No. The one that everybody was like, this is the fucking greatest game ever made. Setsuna Hellblade or something like that.
Oh, Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice.
Did anyone say that game was good?
No,
Didn't that game like get Game of the Year or something
no.
like that?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure everybody saw that and was like, eh.
Like, I want to say people said like, hey, the lady who plays the main character gives a solid performance, but other than that, like, that seems to be what I remember for that. Was the main character lady is pretty cool. I don't know about this video game. Oh boy.
I'm glad they got fired out.
Just the weirdest press conference bit of, check out all these studios we bought, and like only one of them was like, okay, I can see why you bought these people.
Which one was that one?
Playground. The Forza Horizon people.
Oh. I think during the press conference, I thought that like, I think I might have even asked like, didn't they already own them?
They did not. They just did Forza.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm glad they bought Ninja Theory, so I never have to play one of their games.
But maybe the next thing they make will actually be really good.
I doubt it.
I do.
That and it'll be released on PCs. It was a terrible Xbox PCs.
I'm picking flowers for my lady friend.
What happened to your family?
They're back in, no, they're back in Italy.
Well, like half.
Yeah.
Is your mom dead?
Actually, wait. I think
No.
only the men in it. I think only the men in it.
Yeah, your dad, your brother, and your uncle are all dead.
His dad. Wasn't it 2 brothers?
Yeah.
What
So,
about
yeah, he's
Mario?
lost all of it. No, yeah, Mario.
Yeah,
without
he's
Sub-Zero's
dead.
Oh no!
He got killed in Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah, you just show up for streams.
I do, and then you guys are like, oh my god, sure, what are you saying?
Well, yeah, but that's the gimmick. You show up and then you say horrible things, and then Grav has to mute you.
You have to delete
He has to never upload that speedrun.
his personal best.
The speedrun lost the time.
Well, apparently, like immediately after that, he did another one and did way
Yeah,
better.
it was slightly
So
better. It was really funny. I know, like that's the funniest part is none of us can even remember what it was that you said that was so bad.
it's like Danganronpa up in here. It's the most terrible whatever in the universe, or whatever the hell Danganronpa is about.
I have swamp monster, garlic spot.
If only Alfunda could see them.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about Fantasy Star.
Or Danganronpa.
That either.
What is
But
this?
yeah, I think the third
A
one
gift.
reveals that everything's
Sit.
been a simulation.
The third Fantasy Star or the third Danganronpa?
Che
The third
belli,
Danganronpa.
grazie.
No, the one Fantasy Star where everything.
I wanted to thank you for letting
Also,
me
that's
play a
Star
small
Ocean,
role
not
in your
Fantasy Star.
adventure.
Oh,
A small role is enough for this adventure.
Wait,
Believe me.
the last Fantasy Star Online?
You are a
game
mystery,
turned out to actually
Auditore.
be a video game?
Oh, right.
Piace.
Oh, God.
I do not mean to be.
Oh, man.
It is
Because they
fine.
tied it into the anime. And the
affascinante.
anime was people playing Fantasy Star Online.
Sembra squisito.
Wait,
Why,
Fantasy Star
thank
2
you.
or Fantasy Star?
Fantasy Star Online
Any
too.
luck with the final code?
Ah, the code,
Yeah, like,
see.
TFU was
I
talking
saw
about
it many
prehistoric
hours
things
ago.
that popped
You will
out
get
in
it
some
soon enough.
adventure in, like, modern-day Tokyo or something.
Yeah, the episode 3 of PSO2 was you just like you pop out of this lady's computer in modern day Tokyo and then fight PSO enemies in Tokyo, and it's the most bananas nonsense.
Neat.
Yeah, like it was super fun. Like that it was that was the right amount of stupid, unlike the actual PSO2 anime that was the wrong amount of stupid.
I forgot there even was a PSO2 anime.
By the way, there's a Phantasy Star Online 2 anime.
Bad.
It's really bad.
Is it Sword Art Online bad?
I don't know because I didn't watch Sword Art Online because
That'd be
everyone.
impressive.
But apparently it's just. Apparently it's also just like boring. Like.
It might just be generic that where online is just offensive.
I have to send another dude on a death mission. Hold on.
Fucking. Those first 3 episodes were decent. And then just what a nosedive.
I heard that the one by the Kino's Journey guy is okay.
I don't know which one that is.
It's the Gun Gale Online or whatever.
Gun Kill? No, that. Oh wait, are you talking about the spin-off? Or
Yeah.
Or online season? I haven't watched.
He's talking about the spin-off, apparently.
Yeah, I haven't watched the spin-off.
I
I've
haven't
only
watched any of that shit.
The only reason I would potentially watch that is because it's the Kino's Journey guy. And guess what I really like is Kino's Journey.
Yeah, but it's also Sword.
Yeah, but it's also, but it's guns though. And the main,
I'm pretty sure somebody in the gun game like uses swords.
that's, but why don't bring swords to a gunfight?
Well,
But
they're
I'm
not
pretty
swords,
sure
they're
also these-
lightsabers.
Yeah, see? It's like the most powerful character in the game of guns is the guy using lightsabers.
Yeah. So
It's not how they feel.
the only reason they put lightsabers in season was just so they can give Kiri.
But
And he can just, like,
guns,
bullet it.
but guns though.
I know.
TFP, a gun would never beat a sword.
I watched Indiana Jones,
Yeah, but this is anime.
but Indiana Jones is cooler than anime.
Is it?
Yes.
It's not
That
about
is-
whether it's cool or not.
But is that even a question that you have to ask? Is Indiana Jones cooler than anime?
Indiana Jones is pretty anime, you know, by itself.
Indiana Jones is way cooler than all animes put together.
Even Ghost in the Shell?
Even Ghost in the Shell.
Indiana Jones is cooler than Kino's Journey.
That's not an anime,
Jones
that's a
is
book.
cooler- Indiana Jones is cooler than Serial Experiments Lane.
You've never even watched that.
I haven't.
Because bad things happen.
Because it's cursed.
Great. Not a lunatic.
Every time I've tried to watch that show, my life goes to shit at episode 6. I'm not giving it another shot.
Well, what's after?
I can't. If I skip... What if the curse gets worse with each progressive episode I get into it? And episode 6 is just where I notice every time, so I start watching 7 and then I just fucking die.
Well, no, you won't die. You die at the end of it.
Well, yeah, obviously. But, like, what if F7 puts me into a coma? And it's just on autoplay, so the rest of the episodes play out as progressively worse things happen to my unconscious body.
No, you wake up. No, you're gonna coma. When the final episode finishes, you wake
Oh, boy.
up and the world is.
It's just like the other the everyone turns into Tang. What anime? That's
Neon Genesis.
I will
Yeah.
try to rewatch Serial Experiments Lane one more time.
I don't.
I will time it for the next presidential election.
Oh Jesus!
And we'll see what happens.
I don't like this plan. I'm not excited to be a part of it.
Oh fuck. There's this one part in Sword Art Online where Kirito gains access to the back-end computer in the game that would theoretically allow him to free everybody in the game. But with that access, he was able to save his AI daughter
beyond my comprehension.
instead of helping everybody.
Also, like, I just wanted to take a second and ask a potentially stupid question. Didn't people like Sword Art Online at first?
People still like Sword Art. People will defend that show and say that it's beautiful and shit.
I feel like Sword Art Online was made exclusively for people who are, like, huge Sasuke fans.
TFP, would you say I'm a diehard anime fan?
Yes.
I don't like Sword Art. So imagine there are people worse. That's who likes Sword Art so much. Anime Twitter, probably. And I think they're probably worse than me.
Anime Twitter liked Log Horizon.
Log Horizon's not terrible.
I distinctly remember that conversation.
So yeah, think about that. Sword Art Online is sub Log Horizon.
Well, really, I just don't want to watch either of them.
Well, yeah.
Log Horizon isn't terrible, it's just...
Didn't the author get arrested for tax evasion or something?
Lots of people get arrested for tax evasion.
Wesley Snipes?
I think the last thing...
He's not a bad guy.
Didn't want to open his eyes.
He didn't. I don't know what's going on with Alexandria, but Alexandria is like constantly almost going back to Templar control, and it's really irritating me.
Maybe they just want to have Templar control, TFP. But we
Just
should
give them
stop
Alexandria.
interfering in their political system.
No. They want...
Stop rigging Alexandria's elections.
I will not. I will do no such thing.
If he was the one that rigged the election.
Nope.
He led Trump. He's Templar.
I don't like this plan. I'm still not excited to be a part of it.
Why'd you do it, Tim?
Okay, you're at 100%, you're at 88%. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Tim looks excited.
Oh yeah, I love Menu Fortress 2. Oops. Well, that guy's probably gonna die. Messed that up. Oh well. Marseille. Well, Marseille will be in 12 minutes. Tripoli needs a little bit of love. Tunis needs a little bit as well. Menu Fortress 2 done.
Yay. Making it back to the actual gameplay.
Yep.
Which already is not super riveting.
But I gotta go find this book.
You do. You gotta go pick up books.
Yeah.
Ezio's gotta get his thing on with this lady.
You like books.
Books are great. I bought a ton of them.
But what if instead of buying them, you just climb a really tall structure, you look around for secret Niccolo Polo signs, and you find them, and they're hidden.
Okay, but is that book going to be an anthology of terrible short stories?
I mean, one of the ones. This is Aesop's Fables, so.
Okay, fair.
One of them was 1001 Nights, which is like the original short story anthology.
That's true. Those short story anthologies I read actually had a story from 1001 Nights in it. Which is actually, you know, appropriate. It's a story about these two kings who found out their wives were cheating on them with slaves. And they were like, man, women suck. Let's write off women. And then they did.
And the moral of that story is
that if you're going to marry a woman, you should execute her by the next morning because women are all unfaithful devils. That was the moral of the story.
I find it hard to believe that Scheherazade would.
To be fair, there was a part in the middle there I left out where they sleep with like a genie's wife, which is how they come to the conclusion that all women are evil. Because the plan is, it's like, man, my wife cheated on me, and the other guy's like, yeah, my wife cheated on me. And they're like, let's go find someone who has it even worse than us and laugh at their pain to make ourselves feel better. And they go find this giant magical genie, and then his wife is like, yo, sleep with me. And they're like, no, we're way too noble for that. And she's like, sleep with me or I'll wake up my husband and have him kill you. And they're like, alright, we'll do it. And then they do it, and then they leave, and then they're like, man, that guy has it even worse than us. Turns out all women are killed. And they basically just high-five and go back to their kingdoms and execute their wives.
Alrighty.
That's the story.
Thanks, Scheherazade.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, not all of the stories in that collection may have aged super well to modern sensibilities.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Look, I'm not saying that the lessons of the story aren't still applicable. I'm just saying that it's not very well.
Oh, it's cool.
So I'm making a character for this 13 age blower.
Oh, page. Is that the one you were Tabletop System?
Yeah. It's D&D 5th one. I think it's third and like matches together.
Yeah, it says 3.0, 3.5, and
I'm shocked.
And one of the is Spider Cult
Do you get to hang out with the Bride of Nine Spiders?
Or I could be a hallucinogenic mushroom lord.
I think that sounds more like you. A Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle?
You want to be a master of Terrascasi?
Doesn't Terrascasi just translate to Iron Fist or something?
I don't know.
All I know is that it gets name dropped.
It does. I laughed super hard. I clapped when I heard the Terrascasi because that's a dumb poll. That is because I knew the reference. And that was a really stupid poll.
No, I'm glad you did.
Like, whatever, that's a good point. Bring that up. Make it make sense.
Make people remember Terrascasi. The lady from Game of Thrones did sick. Yeah, did sick kung fu on Kessel, and Woody Harrelson was there and was like, "What was that, lady? That was nuts." And then she just goes, "Oh, I'm trained in Terrace Kasi," and then they move on. Yeah, this isn't Solo.
I heard the movie.
I liked it.
I heard nobody watched.
I liked it.
Because episode 8 was.
I liked episode 8, and oh boy, I fell in the water.
Yeah, well, you also like.
I do like Rogue One. Can I like reset this because I have messed this up real bad.
You also like.
I have liked Rogue One less every time I've seen it. I already did like 2.5. Because I watched it once and didn't like it, and then I tried to watch it again because I was like, I should give it a second chance, and I realized that I liked it even less. And then the third time, I bought a pizza, and me and my cousin were going to watch it, so we could watch it, like, it sucks. And then he fell asleep halfway through. And he was like, yeah, no, I'm not watching this again.
I remember watching episode 8, and after the movie was going on, I was like, yeah, it's not what I thought it was going to be, but it's alright. And then, after I was talking to them about it, right? And as I discussed the movie more and more, I was like, wow, everything fucking sucks.
The thing is, I feel like if I could just not think about all the stupid bullshit that's constantly happening in Rogue One, I would probably have it. But I can't turn off my brain enough.
I like the part where the main character and the pilot guy are arguing. They go into this conference room, and then when she comes out of the conference room, they're all like...
I just like the part where the Star Wars up on that cast.
That too.
Is that the Death Star? I thought the base was...
No, they blew it up with the Death Star.
Yeah, that was how they tested the Death Star. Where am I going? Also, by the way...
I can't tell you, you're hopping across aqueduct things badly.
Yeah, I'm like...
Back and forth over and over again after pulling the switch. I'm not sure you know where you're supposed to go to.
I don't.
I think that's what
I feel like maybe you should pay more attention to the game.
Probably.
I think that's what it is.
Where am I going? We're just gonna go this way and hope for the best. This seems like a way to go.
Now it really feels like you walked.
Oh, that was the way to go. I figured it out.
Good work.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Yeah, what's up?
They're releasing a Hellraiser Sigma. And like, you know, like a figure.
The lament configuration.
It's still fun.
I don't know how I know what that is. I don't know where I picked that up.
Because I've seen Hellraiser. The film series that you're into.
I'm not. I don't know anything about it other than the lament configuration, and do not open it.
To be fair, lament configuration. It's a great
bitchin' name.
It's a great name.
For an evil puzzle box.
I don't think I was supposed to go down.
That, and I love the idea that in like the most collectible thing ever.
The whole point is that like they already got so damn kinky that now the only way they can get off is the hardcore is bondage. Sadomasochistic crap. It's like, nah, we already like all your juvenile like whatever. Everything you do is like you got more of that on the way out. The only thing you can do is just if it's not hooks and chains, we're not into it.
It's in there.
How much skin do you have? Is it more than than 50%? Because if so, yeah.
House again.
Neighbors never complain.
Oh yeah, also you weren't here for mine Making Mad's discussion of movies that would be much better ending if the ending was and you wake up from the Animus.
Movies that would be better if the last plot twist is a character waking up and pulls the Animus. And it's secretly Assassin's Creed.
And I said House.
Someone just wake up and go, what the fuck was that? I think your fucking machine is broken.
How do I get in? Oh.
So, like, if you used the Animus and you were, like, viewing the memories of ancestors who dropped acid, would you be seeing their horrible acid hallucinations? Yeah. Okay, just check.
This is a problem. I don't see how to get in there.
Imagine if Lady in the Water.
Oh, that was what happened. Okay. I see
What
it
the
now.
fuck was that? Worry? Snark? What are they called?
For the snark was a boojum, you see.
Lady in the Water is one of my favorites.
Oh man, I also have another answer to the movie that should be Wake Up with an Animus is Dragon Ball Evolution. It's like, why? Why?
I thought you were to go with Twin Peaks Fire Emblem.
I mean, that also works.
I think you just roll straight into season 4.
No, you're playing at Doug Jones. I would love to
read Dougie Jones. Yeah, that was weird.
It's an awfully elaborate series of underground puzzles.
Yeah, you know. Why not? For the record, people watching this archive this long somehow.
I'm very good at puzzles.
A, I'm very good at puzzles. B, we're laughing at pictures of Dougie Jones from Twin Peaks with dogs photoshopped onto his head, captioned Doggy Jones.
They're
great.
Look at that dog. Look at that dog. It's open coffee.
Yeah, his facial expression is really selling that he loves that dog.
No, I mean, I was going for the first dog.
Oh. Yeah, that first dog is loving that coffee. That second dog is not loving that coffee.
Stand fine.
That second dog is like, this is mediocre coffee at best. I'm drinking it because it's here, but if I had my choice, I would drink anything else.
standards.
A lot of coffee. It's hard to find out one place that gives you good coffee. Dunkin' Donuts. Their coffee's actually really good.
I feel like I've never had good coffee. I've only ever had okay coffee.
I don't like coffee, so...
I've never had coffee that made me stop and go, oh, this is why people drink coffee. So it's like, it's alright. It's fine.
For me, it's
I'd rather
always...
just have a glass of milk. Or grape juice, or a million other things.
Like coffee. Not that good.
Yeah, the one cup I tried was not the best. And that was even after dumping like a whole thing of milk and just billions of packets of sweetener into it.
You already be dead with your wife here and not nothing from behind.
It was the one milk.
I mean, I still drank it because I like coffee, but it's kind of like drinking like a shitty soda, like a Mountain Lightning or something.
Dr. Thunder.
What is it,
Mr. Pibb. Mr. Pibb Extra. Spelled with an X, so you know it's extreme. I never had the chance to drink it, but in Johnson City, where I went to college at, there was a famous local soda called Dr. Enough. That
Dr. Sufficient.
well, ENUF, Dr. Enough. That apparently was like the precursor to Mountain Dew. Because Mountain Dew invented in Tennessee. Fun fact.
Thanks, Tennessee.
Yeah. We got your terrible fruit sodas covered.
This chili was so hot, I needed to make a 2-liter Mountain Dew.
Those things. And by those things, I mean those 3 varieties of clear soda you drink when you get sick.
Yeah. I like ginger ale.
Sprite, Sear Mist.
Always good to see you. And then Sprite, Mountain Dew, and 7-Up.
I forgot 7-Up.
Most people do.
I drank ginger ale on the flight back because I got super sick.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You got sick like right after, huh?
Yeah. Like I was feeling kind of rough at the airport. I was like, I'm probably just hungry. I'm gonna eat some stuff, and I got significantly worse. And I was like, oh no, I have to ride a plane for 4 hours, 3 hours.
How was that?
I was trying to be nice to, like, there was a very old lady sitting next to me who wanted to talk, so I was trying to, like, answer her questions, but also be like, I just want to go home.
They say he screams in his sleep, calling out for his father.
Yeah.
Abbas, what a miserable man.
I said I don't feel great. Can we stop at a gas station and get like orange juice and pretzels?
If our master has gone mad, I would like to know.
So we stopped at a gas station and I got orange juice and pretzels.
Good evening.
Water.
Not really.
Of course. Sit.
Considering he was sick for like a week after that.
Yeah.
Isn't that the same time that you were like saying that you were like fucking going up?
Yeah, the day after that
What
was
brings
the
you
day,
here, old man?
I don't feel great. I'm gonna just throw up, and then
Pity
I
Abbas.
just started throwing
Do
up
not
blood.
mock him. He has lived as an
Yep.
orphan for most of his life, shaped by his family's legacy. He is desperate for power, because he is powerless.
He is our mentor.
Sorry, I was thinking about
And unlike Al-Mualim or
That was a
Al-Tahir, he
hard
never betrayed
left.
us.
Nonsense. Altair was no traitor. He was driven out.
Let's get back to what
Unjustly.
Dying.
His
Super
Did
old
you?
Altair here.
I heard the rumors, but I did not believe
His
them.
patchwork assassin outfit.
I wonder if I might speak to Abbas
Who
myself.
still wants to talk to this one guy.
A long time.
Impossible. Abbas uses rogue Fedayeen to keep us from the castle.
fewer than half the fighters here are true assassins.
Isn't that Altair right
So,
there?
where do I begin?
Did they not know that?
No, apparently they don't recognize him because they're idiots.
With us.
And also, he's super old.
Oh, that guy finally recognized him.
Is he missing a finger?
Yeah.
Because all the assassins back then cut off their ring
finger.
You say these men are cruel. Has anyone raised his blade against an innocent?
Alas, yes. Brutality seems to be their sole joy.
Then they will die, for they have compromised the order. But those who still live by the creed must be spared.
You can trust in us.
You know, Altair's got a crew.
Around the village.
About the boss and his nightmares?
No. Altair.
What about him?
People say an old assassin saved the life of a merchant down in the valley.
Man, if only
They
we
say he
killed
fought
this
with a
guy
hidden blade.
Fucking 20 years ago, this would have, you know, not been a problem.
Let
Archery had the apple when he was really gonna kill this guy.
Yeah.
And it was like,
Yeah.
Assassins!
Yeah, that happened.
To me!
Earlier
tonight.
Yeah.
It's almost like every main character in these games is fucking stupid. TFG.
We'll get to the smart ones. That guy disappeared. That was awesome.
His Altair is done. His wife was done. The bad guy was done. Ezio was done.
Mentor, welcome.
Hope's whole family was done. This whole game relies on everyone being a complete
Not going to get him killed.
Everything about these plots.
Wasn't the final boss of
Kill the traitor!
first Assassin for Assassin's Creed 2?
Just fight the Pope.
Nothing is not that Nothing! You pathetic miser. Stand down.
Follow me to the castle, and spill no blood if you can help it.
So yeah, maybe you should have killed the Pope.
I want to point out this is as fast as I can go.
Great.
Old Ezio is not a limber spring child.
He killed the Pope to regain his powers.
Hey guys, how about throwing down a ladder for old Uncle Altair here? Oh, there's a path. Also, now this is as fast as I can go because for some reason the RT2 oldly sprint is no longer working. Sir, what on earth are you doing?
Ancient.
Oh, okay.
It's
Using an ice crusher.
yeah, or like pouring marbles into a bucket.
Altair, 2 decades have passed since we last saw you within these walls. We could use your wisdom. Now more than ever.
That's okay.
I know it is.
You were just curious. I really like that Netflix Castlevania thing, mostly because of the...
Kill him! Kill him now!
Talking about...
What are you waiting for? You fools! He has bewitched you!
I suddenly forgot his name. Castlevania.
Igarashi?
Our mentor has returned!
Yeah.
Because he had
My respect,
to write the script like a million
What a
times.
bastard!
Igarashi was happy with it.
I fight for you. For the order.
Making sure the fans got exactly what they wanted.
Welcome back, mentor.
Betrayer!
You die! Always an honor.
Die!
Together for victory.
Oh yeah, this is riveting.
Welcome back,
No,
Mentor.
if these guys had cared half this much back when you were here...
Tell
2
your
years ago,
men
this
to
would be a
stand
problem.
down.
No! I am defending Mercia! Would you not do the same?
You corrupted everything we stand for and lost everything we gained. All of it
Yeah.
sacrificed on the altar of your own spite.
thought you used like.
And you
No.
have wasted your life staring into that apple, dreaming of your own glory.
That is true, Abbas. I learned many things from the apple. Of life and death. Of the past and the future. Let me show you.
What? Okay, that was stupid.
I can never forgive you, Altair. The lies you told about my family, my father, the humiliation I suffered.
Gun
They were
Altair
not
over
lies,
here.
Abbas. I was 10 years old when your father came to see me. He was in tears, begging to be forgiven for betraying my family. Then he cut his own throat. I watched his life ebb away at my feet. I will never forget that image.
No!
But he was not a coward, Abbas. He reclaimed his honor.
I hope there is another life after this one. Then I will see him and know the truth of his final days. And when it is your time, we will find you. And then there will be no doubts.
Alright, I murdered that guy.
So why is he mad at you?
Because his dad was a bitch and he never wanted to believe his dad was a bitch.
Yeah.
The truth is his dad was a bitch.
Yeah, he was a bad.
Yes.
An old man, and still he fought to hold our brotherhood together. I would have called him stubborn in my youth, but now I can only admire his courage. The assassins were his life, from beginning to end.
But the assassins
He
were
had
his
no
wife.
other.
Also, Jesus Christ, Altair, take a bath. You look bad, man.
Oh hey, there's actually another mission. That's rare.
How come Solid Snake could look cool as an old guy, not Altair?
Well, Solid Snake had like a cool muscle bodysuit to make himself. Remember when he took that muscle bodysuit off, he was like all scrawny and shriveled up.
He still looked presentable.
I mean, sort of. He looked like a beef jerky version of himself.
Yeah, why can't Altair just look like a beef jerky version of himself?
I mean, maybe
Instead,
he,
he
doesn't-
looks like
maybe
a-
he does under the shitty robes. We don't know.
He just looks like a homeless guy.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like maybe under the robes, he just looks like a horrible, shriveled up version of himself. We'll never know. Until the shower scene.
The hot Altair shower scene.
Yeah, and Desmond goes back and relives that memory.
You know you will
Isn't there a
die.
point in
Those
like
are-
Assassin's Creed 2 where you have to like
Where you play as Altair.
Sunday.
Yes. Yes.
Who plays Ezio as a sword?
You play as Altair for a second, and you climb a thing, and then you climb the thing, and you see Altair jump off, and Desmond's like, "Wait, why am I not following Altair?" And it's because the Altair and the lady that Altair got murdered earlier tonight.
That lady got herself murdered. She was a fucking idiot.
how did she get herself in?
Because Altair was mind controlling a dude to stab himself in the neck, and then that lady jumped in front of Altair and shook him around and was like, "Hey, no, don't mind control me." And then it made that guy get unmind controlled, and then he stabbed her in the back because that dude was hyper immobile. That lady was a moron. She had it coming. Like, if Ezio was gonna mind control the guy and then make him, like, set himself on fire, or something crazy, then sure. Then maybe you go, hey, you're taking it a bit far. But he was just gonna have the guy stab himself. I feel like that's totally appropriate.
Uh-oh.
Have things gone wrong?
Soft lock in the video game.
Oh, great.
What were you doing this soft lock?
Menuing.
Did you
The
save?
game has had enough of this shit.
It autosaves.
autosaves,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a 2-hour and 20-something minute stream.
We're gonna, because I want to just wrap up this segment, or this sequence.
Is it close to the end of the sequence?
I think there's one more mission.
Alright, don't take the sign that is a soft lock. I feel like that's a pretty clear message, but alright, let's just blatantly ignore it and see what happens.
Yeah.
This is the point where we clearly should have stopped. But sure, let's keep going and see what happens.
Yeah. And the next one should be the end, I think. If I can just wrap this up.
So man, just looking around online and stuff, they are really, really, kind of relating back to our earlier Star Wars conversation, they are really pushing this, hey, we've got a little bit of footage of Carrie Fisher, come see the new movie. Like, they've been pushing this so hard in the last couple of days.
Tasteless.
It's just weird that, like, I could see putting it in the movie as, like, a surprise thing of, like, hey, tribute, you know, yeah, this bit of footage, we found a way to work it in. But it's like they're using it to advertise the movie. Like, come see the last... Yeah, what is this quote? Final entry, including this
Maybe I'll give your family
very
too,
last
just for
footage
fun.
of Carrie ever
You have
taken.
5 seconds of seeing me get really mad.
Yeah, no, we get it. It's unused footage, but like...
I know nothing about that.
It seems a bit much.
And I tell you anything.
I feel like when you start advertising the movie as come see this dead person, it's like, maybe not.
It's kind of like all the exploitation stuff they're doing with that.
Remember that movie where just having over the actor's face?
Oh no.
Was it superimposed?
No, it was like taped to a mirror.
I thought so.
Bring me the
Yeah.
doctor. If I rip out some teeth, maybe useful work will flow out with the blood. We know everything about
Thinking of
Enter the Dragon, I think.
the one that was Mortal Kombat.
You are not alone, Arkadashim. You
They
need
took a
not be
scene of
afraid.
him talking
Let
to
me
the
repay
bad
your
guy,
kindness with
and they
action,
superimposed the
assassin.
towel.
If you would have me, I will join your
I
cause.
think we're thinking of two different things.
No, it was from Game.
But no, there's totally a thing where they just have a terrible cardboard cutout of Bruce Lee's face on a mirror.
Yeah, like that is a cardboard cutout of the mirror that is not superimposed.
Post the picture in the Discord.
We were assuming they were willing to waste enough money to superimpose, when instead they could just have a cardboard cutout on the mirror.
No, this is what I thought was. The very first scene when you click on it, that's what I was thinking.
Oh yeah. There's that bit where it's superimposed, but then there's the shot right after that, where they've just got a picture taped to the mirror.
No, and then they use footage from a different movie of him.
Yeah, they're like cutting to reaction shots from different movies. They're clearly in other settings, but it's fine.
What a fucking shame. Because like the last 30 minutes of that was like all like the action shots that they filmed. And it's like some of like the best Bruce Lee stuff ever.
So what I think what happened there was I had one open assassin slot in my roster. There were 2 recruit a new assassin missions. I sent some assassins on one of them, and it didn't know what to do with the other one because it can't throw the recruit a new assassin missions when you are when you have full assassins. So it just went
You're saying the game never expected you to move this hard?
I don't think the game ever expected anyone to move this. But
actually hear about this. What are you doing?
But to be fair, actually and legitimately this time, outside of upkeep for keeping all the numbers at 100%, pretty much done with the menus because I literally cannot recruit any more assassins unless they die.
Sayun Auditore.
There's no more
around the city is you're
room
leaving us.
It's nothing I do a secret.
to assassin.
Not to worry, brother.
All my cities
The
are
captain of your
full,
ship is a friend.
and I have a
But
full
neither of you are going anywhere.
roster
just
of
yet.
dudes not
The
in
Janissaries
cities.
have raised the chain across the mouth of the Halch and ordered a full blockade until
That'll
you are
be-
caught.
That would be after.
They raised the chain for
game,
me.
so it wouldn't
We
matter.
will celebrate later. Here, I have something for you. Careful. This has 50 times the kick of our usual bombs.
No.
So I wouldn't put that past you.
Bene, I know what to do.
I do love men.
The suspense is palpable.
Yusuf,
Sometimes when I go
wait.
to restaurants, I'm just like, can I
Un
keep
favore.
this?
Yes.
And they're all like,
There is
no,
a woman running a
what?
bookshop at the Old Polo Trading Post. Sophia. Look out for her. She is a remarkable lady.
You have my word.
Ezio's
Gather
like,
your men.
take care of
This
my
will
lady
attract some
friend I
attention.
met.
What if a restaurant actually says that?
Then I keep the menu. Like, not that hard.
Something about that cloak. I have seen him before. So familiar. He certainly has got my good. I don't see him.
I want to point out we all got cheated on Brothers Bill and yesterday's expenses. Because Assert's the only person who got this money. So us paying our portion of the bill is actually covered.
Whatever, I knew how much my thing was, so...
I was just happy I found another.
Bring him down!
I wanted revenge. Yes. Explain this later. Why are these guys so
Oh no, this is the lighthouse.
Nice. Those ships are armed! They're waiting to stop your boat!
You take care of them. We will clear the docks. Ah!
No, but I know that. Yeah, it is kind of out of nowhere.
It's out of nowhere. Like, you never expect that part of the
Things are going bad, by the way. That movie.
Don't make yourself
Stop these words you were
Yanlış
saying.
yaptın ahmak. Baştan başla.
Don't let him reach the ship!
with Kevin Spacey.
This could be fun. I am here, Target.
He was in love once.
Yours is not a subtle approach.
It's his baby.
See. Sorry for the delay.
That's okay.
And all the scandal stuff is on the game now. What a monster.
ruined that cult.
You know something, don't you?
He did.
You know what's out there. I have a hunch.
So he
Yes.
So
Come on, Bill, you never do anything halfway. What do you think we'll find?
Power determines what's right, and I have the power, so I'm
Very
right.
lucky. Something that will end this miserable war. You're talking over my head, mate.
All right.
Listen, Sean, I have no idea what we're going to find. But I do know that whatever it is, the Templars
Troy
can't
Baker.
have it.
Just let him know. He likes it.
Anyway, this is Assassin's Creed Revelations.
Well, nice.
Here's Desmond and Subject 16.
Why are they still hanging out?
Do you regret anything,
Subject
Desmond?
16 died with the brain as canvas.
Like what?
Yes.
Running away? Leaving your parents behind,
He was,
finding a
he
shit
was the guy
job and
before
pretending to be
Desmond and
productive?
Amos.
What's it
who
like
wrote a
spending your
bunch
whole
of
life avoiding hard
crazy
decisions?
nonsense on the walls in Abstergo?
Come on.
And that led to Assassin's Creed 2.
Sure, you're an assassin, but it wasn't your choice.
Do you have a point?
Maybe? I think so.
I want to know if you regret anything.
Sure. I wish I'd been more patient with my parents. I wish I'd listened. And Lucy. Maybe things could have been different if I'd... I'm not sure.
Thank you.
For what?
For making sense.
Looks like a Resident Evil 5 character.
A little bit.
This one looks like he is. He looks syntax.
Alright. That's the... Well, okay. We're just going to do one more thing. We're just going to run. We're gonna run back in because I don't know where it's gonna load me back if I just quit there. One more cutscene. Deal with it. I didn't walk far enough into the bright light.
Antinopolis, and set sail for the interior of Anatolia, to a region called Cappadocia, where Manuel is training his soldiers. If I am lucky, I will not be alone, or there may be Ottoman spies in the area waiting to strike. But, as ever, I put stock only in myself, and hold the memory of dear Sophia close to my heart. Claudia, you would laugh to hear the racing thoughts of your brother now. I have come to admire Sophia with more affection than I thought possible. After the death of Christina, something withered in me.
Cool.
But that feeling, that capacity for love, has returned. I adore Sophia, but dare not drag her into this life of mine. Not without fear of hurting her, or driving her away.
So Adam and Eve are aliens?
No, there's... yeah. Isn't Assassin's Creed great? Now we're in Cappadocia. Hey, that's not
more evidence of an army here.
So are
And no signs of Tariq's men.
No, well, maybe. Who knows how far this dumb plot is going to go.
Oh, bother.
What?
That's gonna do it. I'm gonna... This appears to be a big thing that's gonna start, and potentially like the Brotherhood thing, except it's like 3 sequences. So we're gonna hit the stop streaming button and do this tomorrow.
I mean, autosaves are a thing.
Yeah.
It'll probably load you back in here.
Here's what I'm gonna check real quick, is what happens if I go into here. Okay. I don't know where this is gonna load me. It'll be fine.
I mean, it probably would load you here.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the autosaves aren't terrible.
How hard are autosaves to make anyway?
Yeah, so much. Anyway, that'll do it for the Assassin's Creed. Join us for the end of the Assassin's Creed at some point, probably. Hey, this if I finish it next stream, it will also be 5 parts. How about that?
What the?
He's got. Turns out when you strip all the grinding out, these games aren't very long.
Turns out. Anyway, night everybody.